Did Albert Pike really pen a letter in 1871 talking about the 3 world wars and who the major players were? Let's talk about it. There's a persistent narrative among some conspiracy theorists that Albert Pike, a 19th century American Freemason, penned a prophetic letter in 1871 to Giuseppe Mazzini, outlining a grand plan for 3 world wars. This letter, they claim, accurately predicted the causes, outcomes, and even the players involved in World War I, II, and III, which hasn't happened yet, including the rise of fascism and Zionism in the 20th century. So let's look at the facts. Firstly, there's no physical evidence of this letter's existence. The British Museum, who is often cited as having the letter's location, has repeatedly confirmed that it has no record of such document. And the first mention of this letter only appeared in the 1950s, long after Pike's death, in a book written by William Guy Carr, a man whose only claim to fame is writing conspiracy books that have absolutely no physical evidence linking them to anything. He was also really anti-Semitic in a lot of his viewpoints, including providing no physical evidence to this letter at all. Secondly, this letter uses terms like fascist and Zionist, and those are terms that weren't used or weren't widely used at the alleged time of the letter's writings in 1871. The term fascist originated in the 1920s with Mussolini's political movement in Italy, and Zionist was a term coined in 1890, nearly 2 decades after Pike's death. Hard to use a term if you're not even alive to use it. So the use of these terms in supposed 1871 letter is clearly a historical inaccuracy. The detailed descriptions of the world wars in the alleged letter are suspiciously accurate, suggesting that it's a post-war creation instead of a pre-war creation. The letter supposedly describes the Second World War as a conflict between fascist and political Zionists. While the ideas of a prophetic letter or predicting the world events are pretty intriguing, the evidence is overwhelmingly suggesting that this is a post-World War II fabrication. And you really have to understand that just because you saw it on the internet and you repeat it with such confidence, it does not mean it's true. So mote it be.